Hey guys, Huzzy here, bringing you a extra video of the day. So welcome back to League Discussion. I just finished the recording, the one of yesterday. If you haven't watched that, I'd recommend you do so. It was all about what things I think I need to improve on that I don't think I've mentioned before when it comes to trying to get that extra bump for next season to try and achieve that master that we have yet to get. Very close, but not quite there. So this episode is going to be about ranked. When to get into ranked. So we've done quite a few league discussions recently on ranked itself. We had one a few days ago that was like, what do I think of ranked? Well, that might have been like 5 days ago by the time you're watching this. Then yesterday we had things I need to improve. Well, this one is going to be when should you actually start playing ranked? And there's going to be two different elements to this. First thing is that, you know, if you're a brand new player, when do you think you're ready for ranked if you've never played it before? So that'll be the first thing. The second thing is if you have played ranked before, when should you start playing ranked in the new season? So a lot of people are like, should I start on day one of the new season or should I leave it? When's the best time? So we'll also talk about that because I know it can be quite confusing. So the first point is if you're a brand new player, you've never played ranked before, when are you ready? Well, the first thing to say, there is no, like, you know, you're not going to know 100%. A lot of people go into ranked way too early. I did. Cutie Pie openly admits he did as well. The majority of people go into ranked too early. Just to kind of as a bit of a snippet. Back in Season 1, I hit level 30. I played 6 games of ranked as soon as I hit level 30. I lost all 6. Literally, I got stomped in all 6. I had no idea what I was doing. Again, a lot of people take the wrong end of the stick, especially new players, are like, oh, I'm level 30, I'm ready. Level 30 does, like, League practically shouldn't have a leveling system because it doesn't equate to knowing what you're doing at all. So yeah, my first advice would be, if as soon as you hit level 30, you're not ready. Like, you may think so, you might, I watched the LCSs, I just got level 30, let's go. Hold off for a while at least, and I've got some just general things for you. So a lot of people always say, is there a minimum games played that I should look for when it comes to getting ready for ranked? And not really, because again, the problem with saying, oh, you should play, like I used to actually advise, I think 300 games minimum. The problem with that advice, and you know, this is where I learn and get better with hopefully educating people, is that doesn't equate that people are different. There are going to be some people that pick up League and they just are amazing with it straight away. And there have been instances of people getting Diamond or Master in their first season of Ranked. They are just naturally good at the game, or they have past MOBA experience. If you're somebody that has played a different MOBA, whether it be Dota, Heroes of the Storm, whatever, you most likely are going to be better than the average person that's never played any of those games. So you have to take that in consideration if you're just generally more experienced. The opposite obviously goes if this is your first MOBA genre game, you don't really know exactly everything, then probably it's best to hold off. And my general rule of thumb isn't, you know, not anymore is minimum games played, it's knowledge. So could you say to me, if I just said a random champion, could you name what their abilities do? And you don't need to know the names of their abilities. You do not need to know everything. You just need to know vaguely what they do. Again, I don't know every single specific thing about every single champion in this game, but I would be very confident if someone said, what does that W of Xin Zhao do, or whatever champion, I'd be very confident that I could basically explain to it in basic detail. Probably I could do more than that, but like I'm just saying, for an average beginner player, you should know pretty much every ability. And I know a lot of people go, that's a lot. Exactly. That's when I'd say you're ready. Because then you're basically, because just imagine it, you've got your rating on the line, you've got other people's rating on the line, you're laning against somebody, you have no idea what they do. That's just a very bad disadvantage to be in. Don't put yourself in that disadvantage. Know your stuff. And, you know, just by generally not playing normal games is how I learnt it. Watching videos. But, you know, if you're just like, okay, I'm going to go on the champion list in the League of Legends client, I have no idea what Renekton does. Just click on Renekton and they have little videos telling you what each ability does. You can just do that and then you'll just gain that basic information. And that will help. Again, vast majority of people that play League don't do any type of extra research. They just play the game. They don't watch videos. They don't do any research just watching those little videos. They don't go any wikis. Nothing. So if you give yourself a bonus you know, education, let's say, in League, you're giving yourself a really good head start. And I'd say as soon as you know that, I'd say you're nearly ready for ranked. Obviously, then there is items, and you don't need to know every item build. Nobody knows every item build, but you should know every single champion's strengths to items. So, for example, you know, Renekton, what is his strengths in items? Well, it's early damage items, but then translating into probably bruiser late game on average. What's Oriana's? Well, it's just standard AP mage. And then you're just kind of getting yourself used to kind of different types of champions and what they're generally going to be building. So if you know pretty much every ability in the game, you know what it kind of does. If you know generally every champion in the game and what items they're probably going to build, then I'd say you're more or less ready. But you can have people that know a lot of stuff about League, but can be terrible in decision making and be terrible in mechanics. So that is where you have to just decide for yourself. After that point, that is when I'd say, you know, it's like a bird that's in its parents' nest. It's like, all right, I know how to fly. I've got to flap those things. You have to know when you actually jump. You have to know when you take the plunge into ranked. And yeah, nature pretty much is going to determine that. Are you nervous? Being nervous is okay, but are you overly nervous? All that stuff you should take in consideration. So that's pretty much what I have to say. Is go into it when you know you're ready. But my two basic things is just know champions' abilities and know what generally champions' items are going to be. So that's that. Next one is going to be, let's say you're somebody that's played League for 1 or 2 seasons, potentially even more, and you play ranked. When should you start playing ranked when the brand new season comes out? Well, recently I did speak about this briefly, and I used the analogy that a brand new season is like a wave. So this wave eventually will disperse, probably about 3 or 4 weeks after the season begins. So if you don't want to get involved with the craziness of the beginning of the season, I'd say generally wait about a month after the season begins, and then pretty much the craziness is gone. But the craziness comes from people that get bunched together that don't actually belong together. The way that I mean this is either, like, again, the wave analogy, either you'll ride the wave and you'll just have amazing games and you'll climb to a rating that you're really happy with very quickly, or you'll get drowned in it and you could just get stuck. So that's where the risk and the craziness comes in. If you want to potentially chance it, then go for it. Play day one. Go for it as much as you can. If you don't, hold off. That's the basic way to say it. But the craziness basically comes with is that people, you know, they finish a certain rating, they've got a certain MMR, and then the placement games happen. Well, some people could get, and again, I don't really say there's a lot of luck involved in League. There is a bit of luck when it comes to placements, because, you know, you could just have the way that I want to word this, because some people will get confused. 10 games of placements that determine where you're going to start in ranked, to me, can be quite lucky. But when people say, but I have AFKs throughout the whole season, again, when you're comparing just a 10-game block, comparing to, let's say, 1,000 games throughout the season, there's no comparison. Like, 10 games means a lot more than the whole 1,000 in the season. Your rating will eventually kind of level out, depending, you know, over a lot more games. But 10 games that determine where you start in the season, that's a bit of luck involved of what teammates that you may or may not get. You could get 2 AFKers in one game. You could get a guy that his house sets on fire. Who knows? Like, you have no control over that, and it's only 10 games to determine where you start. So some people will have amazing placements. They get all the luck. They get all the amazing teammates. That he had the people on the enemy's team, their house set on fire. Who knows? Sorry if that's, you know, delicate. If someone's house did set on fire, it just came to my head. But let's say he went 10-0 or 9-1. He ended higher than he was expecting. But then you've got a guy that finished higher rating than that guy, but had horrible placement games, terrible placement games, and he went 2 wins, 8 losses. Well, them two people could end up in the same rating at the beginning of the season, even though last season someone ended up way higher rated than the other person, and the other person just had lucky placements. Well, then you've got 2 players that actually don't really deserve to be together, because you had bad luck and luck. And again, this is where the only time that I talk about luck is placements. Well, then there's just a stomp going to happen. If they're put on enemy teams, both of them mid lane, well, one deserves to be there, one doesn't. Bang, stomp, difference of skill, and one person's going, but wait, I had really good placements, you know, I should be matched against people that I should be against. And that's where the craziness comes in, because not at the beginning of the season. You are matched with random people that are thrown together who did good in placements, bad in placements, average in placements. It's just a fiesta. And again, this fiesta is even worse in Platinum 1 at the beginning of the season, because in Platinum 1, well, you've got Platinum players that just did really well. You've got Diamond players that did average. And then you've got Master or Challenger players regardless, because the maximum rating you can get is Platinum 1 at the beginning of the season. So you just have a mixture of Diamond, Master, and Challenger players at the beginning of the season in Platinum 1. It's just nuts. Like, it's just nutty. Like, it's a flip of the coin who's going to win those games. Whoever has the Challenger player from last season, and a Challenger player versus a Platinum player from last season. Hell, even a Diamond player versus a Platinum player a lot of the time is a stomp. So it's nuts. It's nuts. So what I would suggest is, again, like I said earlier, if you want to risk it, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do, what the hell? It's a video game. I'm going to just go for it. Play day one. Play as much as you can, as quick as you can. Get the placements out the way, and just see how well you got. If you're a bit nervous about it, hold off for 3 weeks to a month. That's my general advice. I'll be playing straight away, obviously, because YouTube kind of is my job, so I have to kind of get in there quick. Anyway, but I enjoy the craziness, to be honest. It's fun. Last season, it went really well for me, and we did definitely ride the wave, and we got to Diamond 1 really quick, and then we stayed there. But it was awesome. It felt great. We played with a lot of LCS pros while we were climbing. It's cool. I like it a lot. So that's what I'd say. I'd recommend it because I find it fun. And I personally have never been drowned in the wave so far. I've always climbed quite well at beginning of seasons. Obviously, we start at Platinum 1. Within, like, generally it takes me about 2 to 3 days after placements to get back to Diamond. And then, boom, I'm Diamond for the rest of the season. I've never dropped out a Diamond on an account that I'm playing actively on. And then it's just how much can I climb from there, really. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the discussion. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed, throw a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't. Hopefully you're having a good festive season. And I'll see you guys next time. See you.